It ever crossed your mind where atheists were hard to find, but now you hear them all the time and they're feeling no need to hide? It's cause some of us have decided that humans are divided by too many concepts that the charlatans use to lie with. Politics and patriotism mixed with religion, combustible mixture when added together blows quicker. We have witnessed the results of dogmatic divine edicts. We were forced to sit in silence, you serve it and we eat it. And while we were complacent, your shit has become invasive, like attack on reproductive rights and your hatred of gays. And like the bully in the schoolyard, he only goes as far as we let him until we get pissed and we deck him.
We've all heard the old saying, you can have your own opinions, but you can't have your own facts. Hell, I've said that saying myself numerous times. Problem is though, nowadays that's not necessarily the case, because there are people walking around with their own set of facts. Well, what they think are facts. And hey, I love the internet as much as anybody. I do. I think that it's one of mankind's greatest accomplishments. It's at least top 5. But with the good comes the bad, because of its availability and ease of use, anybody can put a website up and have any content in it they want. And people use these websites many times as references that they'll cite in a conversation. I can't tell you how many times I've been in a conversation online and a debate will pop up. And it can be about anything. Politics, religion, hell, your mom's recipe for muffins, anything. And somebody at some point will throw a link up into the discussion as if this is a legitimate source of information that supports their claim. Now look, let me just say this. That's a step in the right direction. Not gonna say it's not. Because how many times have you talked to people and they just pull shit out of their ass and don't reference it, don't even attempt to support it with anything that even looks like any data or information? Numerous, several. I'm sure you've run across this problem. So that's a step in the right direction that they're actually trying to support their claim. But it has to go a little deeper than that. Because a lot of these websites are very insidious. They will sprinkle some actual data in with the bullshit. And I guess it makes it more believable that way to a lot of people who don't have, I guess, the tools to research things any further. They weren't taught how to do that, I suppose. So my question to my audience is, how do you vet your information? Like when you come across a website and like you're doing your research and it has stuff in it, some stuff that does support what you're saying, but there's other stuff in there that looks kind of, How do you vet that to see if the stuff that's on this website is something that's actually of any value? Now, one of the steps that I take is I always go to the About section of any website that especially a website that I'm coming to for the first time. I always go to the About section first. Because usually in the About section, it gives you some, I don't know, information on the motivation of the people that put the site up there in the first place. That's one of the things that I did. But I would really like to know what other people do to vet their information. So leave it in the comment thread, but you can even make a response video. Let me know what you do, because I'm always trying to learn new ways to navigate through this swamp land of nonsense. Thanks, guys. Peace.
Never kiss the asses of the masses just to raise my status. I keep it underground and independent to take my chances. See, all this hip-hop shit's a part of me. If you don't believe it's all, please hook this IV up inside my arteries. All you're gonna see is kick drums playing through my system. A bunch of samples and snares, coordinated rhythms, and bars that leave scars and all these whack rappers cadavers. They look like tiny hook slices from where my lyrics stabbed them. I showed that I'm a